So a lot of us like to track our body weight, and I believe that's an excellent method of tracking your progress. Oftentimes, we can be going wrong with certain things here or there. So today I'm going to be talking about a few things that you can probably get wrong and you want to avoid while tracking your body weight. This also applies to people who are just starting off with the diet, because oftentimes that's when you make the most mistakes. So try to be wary of these mistakes and try not to make them. Number one, food volume. So if you're just starting a diet or you're just coming off of a diet, you might temporarily gain a little extra weight or might lose a little extra weight and think that that's actually because of fat loss. But keep in mind, when you're going on a diet, the total amount of food that you're eating is probably going to go down. And as a result, you're probably going to be weighing a little less, because at any given point of time, you have less food in your system. Similarly, if you're just getting off of a diet and you just started eating again at maintenance or gaining calories, in that case, you're obviously eating a little extra food and as a result, have more food sitting in your system at any given point of time. Because of that, again, you're going to be weighing a little extra than you usually do. So is it an indication that you're gaining or losing fat? Absolutely not. It's just that you've increased food volume and as a result, you've gained or lost a little extra weight. Whew, that was a long one. I went like a train, just on and on and on. Number two, measuring your body weight with clothes on. I'm not saying measure your body weight absolutely naked. If you do that, that's actually the best way to measure your body weight. But oftentimes, if you're going to be wearing different articles of clothing on different days while weighing yourself, the article of clothing can change your body weight because it can be heavy or lighter than what you wore yesterday. For example, if today I measure my body weight wearing just boxers, and tomorrow I measure my body weight wearing a t-shirt, jeans, maybe even socks, all of the weight of the clothes that I'm wearing might be more and probably will be a lot more if I'm wearing the entire outfit versus just boxers. So every single day when you're measuring your body weight, try to consistently wear the same kind of clothes. If you're measuring yourself in your underwear while the machine is hopefully in your bathroom and not out in your balcony, I've done that, not proud of it. But yeah, if it's in your bathroom that you're measuring, try to wear the same amount of clothes, maybe your undergarments, while you're actually measuring yourself, so that you have a consistent reading every single day. Number three, bowel movement. So if you haven't had a bowel movement that day, you're probably going to weigh a little extra just because you're clogged up, your pipes are full, your train has not yet left the station. The warehouse goods are still in the warehouse. I hope you get my analogy. So if you've still got food or stool in your system, that's actually going to make you weigh a little extra just because there's more remnants of what you ate yesterday still in your system. So ideally, you want to measure your body weight every single day after you've used the restroom and you've had a bowel movement, because that way you'll have more or less a consistent reading. Because one day if you check yourself in the morning after having a bowel movement, the next day before, the third day you haven't had a bowel movement, the fourth day you had diarrhea, you're obviously going to have different readings and you should probably see a doctor, because that's too much of a variation in your digestive system. So please see a doctor. Number four, measuring yourself at different times of the day. So I've seen a lot of people make this mistake that one day they'll measure their weight first thing in the morning, the next day they'll measure their weight last thing in the day. It just will not give you a consistent reading. And that's because right in the morning, after you've had a bowel movement, you're going to weigh a little less because there's not a lot of food in your digestive system. But the entire day, if you've had water, you're well hydrated, you've had a lot of food, obviously you're going to weigh a lot more towards the end of the day. So if you're measuring your body weight, try to get it at the same time every single day, whether it's the morning or the evening, just so that you have a good idea of what you're consistently weighing. And number five, similar to point number four, is measuring yourself at the same time of the day every single day. So I would ideally weigh myself first thing in the morning after I've had a bowel movement, before eating or drinking anything, because that would give me the most consistent reading on a daily basis, versus measuring myself in the evening every single day. If you're measuring yourself in the evening every single day, you've had food the entire day, you've had water the entire day. As a result, you might have different levels of hydration every single day, you might have different levels of food in your system every single day, and that can wildly give you a different estimate on a daily basis. So try to measure yourself first thing in the morning after you've had a bowel movement and before eating or drinking anything every single day. That is the best time to measure yourself. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, leave me one of these. You can leave me two. Actually, two will cancel out these. So just one is fine. Hit the subscribe button, which should pop up somewhere on the screen. If it hasn't already, then come on YouTube. What the hell? If you really like the video, if you really want to say something about it, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you really like the video, then please share it with your friends, loved ones, or anyone who you might feel like is probably making the mistake of measuring themselves inconsistently on a daily basis. Or maybe someone who's just started out on their fitness path and you feel like, वो हमेशा गलत होता है, he's always giving me the wrong shit, let me give something back to him because he's probably making this mistake or she's probably making this mistake. Well-intentioned, but backhanded, just the way most people like it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.